Okay, I am wildly unprepared for this video, but we march on. This is Rumble from Razerberry Sauce Company. I recently did Shock, which I freaking love this sauce. This is a very, very specialty hot sauce company, I guess you could say. They're all, so far, he's only released his sauces that are like very fruit-based. They're all made with preserves. They're like almost like somewhere between where like a really high quality like jam slash jelly or hot sauce, or like we're in the middle and they're just wickedly hot. This one is going to be even hotter than Shock. So you'll see on the back of it, ooh, he signed the bottle. Thank you, Jeff. It says very hot, whereas Shock says hot. So can't wait to get into that one. He also sent over a prototype hot sauce. I'm very excited to try this. And there is a little note that came with it. There are so many things going on with this hot sauce company. All right. Rumble is a double fruit hot sauce, which means it pours best when it's warm to room temperature before serving. The amount of detail that goes into this hot sauce is insane. Please shake well before pouring. If the sauce sticks, do not slam the back end of the bottle. Replace the cap and shake it well. Tap the bottle from the shoulder if any of the fruit gets stuck in the neck. Fruit hot sauces should be stored in refrigeration after opening like preserves or jams. Stay spicy, Jeff. He is correct on all fronts. I'm hoping that I can get some of this in my online store that is in the video right below here. So if you want the best hot sauce that I can possibly give, my online store is below. Because I'm just so impressed with this hot sauce company so far. I'm hoping that I enjoy this sauce as much. So I've had 3 sauces. No, I've had 2 sauces from Razerberry so far. I've had Shock and I've had Razerberry, the old school one, from Shane over It's Hot years ago. So, Rumble, limited edition, plum blood orange Reaper sauce. Sounds so good. I've been enjoying these with peanut butter sandwiches. I have been enjoying these with breakfast foods. I stopped by a coffee shop. I don't want to call it a cafe, sure, but stopped by this coffee shop and I got this beautiful pastry and I brought it back to my office and I was tasting it with some Shock and it was so good. But anyways, all right, we march on. All right, are you ready, chili heads? Plums and blood oranges have joined forces with Carolina Reaper peppers to bring you a Rumble, a plum and blood orange Reaper hot sauce. Are you ready for a new challenger? Saying like, are you ready to rumble? My knife is not in my pocket, which means I have to get one of these out, even though it's got the easy tear on it. And they're in my favorite bottle. Ooh, it is gummed up in the neck. Gotta shake it, take his advice, and then you hit it by, this is like the secret for like a ketchup bottle, you hit it right there. All natural, dye-free, no HFCSs, I don't know what that means. Shake well, serve at room temperature. I like that. Which kind of makes the things a little bit harder because fruit-based hot sauces, should be stored long-term in a refrigerator, but yet it should be served at room temperature, so you have to have a little bit of like intent behind the use of the sauce, which is fine. This debate between refrigerated sauces and room temperature sauces, and I am team refrigerated sauces all day long. It makes your sauce last longer. It makes flavors last longer all day. People are like, I don't like to eat my hot sauce cold. I also can't just like snap and poof food into existence. Like there has to be some intent, whether you're ordering it, making it yourself. Very rarely do you not have like any sort of like insight to when you're gonna be eating. So like, pull it out of the refrigerator. It's gonna be room temp in a few minutes. Okay, end rant. Ingredients, plum preserves, which is black plums, prune juice, grape juice, water, pure cane sugar, vanilla, and pectin. Blood orange preserves, which is blood oranges, water, pure cane sugar, and pectin. Agave nectar, white wine vinegar, Carolina Reaper peppers, and rum. Amazing list. I'm so excited to try this freaking sauce. I love how you can just see, look at that freaking massive floater. That's like a piece of blood orange. I think. I really hope I get that. That must have been. All right, let's see how you smell. This is gonna be a ripper. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Blood oranges. Just like sharpness from blood orange. There is, I will say there's like a medicinal quality going on here. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what it kind of smells like. All I know is it's gonna be very hot. I don't know how hot it's going to be. But this is room temp, so Oh my gosh. The amount, the pectin level on this sauce is wild. Look at that, like, I want that piece right there. Hopefully we'll get to it. If not, we will soon. Look at this. It's like, look at how much it's like standing up on the spoon. You see that? Look at that. I will say that, like, once you get into the bottle, it does sort of like thin out a little bit. I don't know what I'm smelling. I get like the sharpness of the blood orange, like I said before, and I don't know if it's necessarily plum. It could be plum. And I think I'm smelling some peppers too. I think it's like the crazy sweetness and the peppers mixing together. Anyways, this is a chili head sauce. Let's see how it goes. It's gonna be hot. There was no heat until I swallowed. It's a beautiful sauce. This is like it's a very elegant, very subtle sauce. It's, are plums first? He doesn't say. It's much more on the plum side than it is on blood orange side. So like the first aroma that you get is blood orange sharpness, tartness. And the medicinal quality that I was talking about, it might be the plums, like that dark fruit. So you have like this like yin yang, dark fruit to sharp. Can I get that little piece? It's not gonna come out on this one. Let's give it a second tasting. I will say, it's hot, but it's not as hot as I thought it was going to be, but it's all Reapers and they're going right down and sitting right here. So cheers. It has this amazing mouthfeel. God, all I want to say, like the most, like, it's such an elegant sauce. It's beautiful. It's just like a super high quality, like jam. That's very hot, hotter than any jam you're gonna have. I'm gonna say on my heat scale, this is like I'm gonna say it's a 3 out of 10 on my heat scale. Geez, I can't talk. My mouth is watering. I can feel it ever so slightly in my ears, which is kind of interesting because I'm feeling it more in my ears than I normally would for like the amount of heat that's going on. Like, it's a very like internal throbbing kind of burn. Like the way like I always talk about, like the way like a sunburn burns different than like a slap on the face. Like this is like a very like sunburny, like internal, like radiating kind of heat. And this is what Reapers do for me at least. It's a beautiful sauce. Is there a salt content? So sodium is 0 milligrams. I almost wish, like I always talk about like fruit stuff and pastries and things like that with, I just wish there was like a little bit of like sodium hit just to like bring out just like a little bit more of some of the flavors. But like that's me being like super, super nitpicky because this is such like a beautiful, elegant sauce. Like it's the best way I can like explain it. Wildly complex. I love like the plum and the blood orange like mixing together because they're two very different like flavor profiles and like tartness, I guess you could say, mixing together. A freaking wild sauce. Like I can feel this in my stomach. Like it is a wildly hot sauce. I don't think my tolerance is like super high right now. Like I'm always like chasing higher and lower tolerances and things like that. But my body is registering this sauce as being much hotter than it is in my mouth. So it's just something interesting there. This is an incredible hot sauce. If you like fruit-forward hot sauces, like sweeter sauces, dessert sauces, breakfast sauces, things like that, like I don't know anyone who is making things that are of this high quality at the moment. Like absolutely beautiful sauces. Like they're just like standing in a category unto their own. You know, but again, this is like a very specialty, very small hot sauce company doing just really, really cool things. Like, could not be more excited. I can't wait to, I've never had any of Jeff's stuff that is not fruit-based. So I'm very excited to try like something more traditional from him. Because I just feel like they're just gonna be outstanding. Because they're just, everything is just so good. It's just amazing. So, knocked it out of the ballpark. It is fantastic. So, link in the bio below for a link to Razerberry. You can't really go wrong with this company so far. Everything I've had is just absolutely unbelievable. All right, I love you guys. And if I saw, as of this video going live, I haven't gone yet, but I just got back from Albuquerque from the Fiery Food Show. So if I saw you, fantastic. To all the hot sauce makers that I saw there, I hope that we had a wonderful time, and I'm sure we did. Okay. In the description below is going to be a link to my online hot sauce store. I carry some sauces from other makers, as well as Ghost of Saffron, Hotter Ghost of Saffron, my hot sauces. So if you want the best hot sauces on the planet, this is my like hyper curated list of the greatest sauces in the world. So, and I'm hoping to get some stuff from Razerberry too, but we're trying to figure out the whole wholesale situation. So, all right, love you guys. See you guys on the next.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.